Most of my videos are filmed at the farm here in Oregon, but this one was filmed in suburban Sacramento, California at my son's house. And he informed me that he just bought a wood chipper, and I was visiting him at the time, and I was told that I had to stay around until it arrived and help him put it together. So that was all right. It came 3 days later, and we picked it up at the warehouse. There's pretty good instructions on it. It says to have a helper. I was the helper. You're also going to probably want to have access to an air compressor because it's got 4 tires and they don't have much air in them. The battery comes charged, but I believe the system is such that the motor, when it's running, it doesn't charge the battery. So you're going to want a battery charger at some point. My son's now been running the machine for, a good week, maybe 10 days, and he likes it. He thinks he's well on his way to paying for it, just from all the brush he's chomped up and around this house they bought. So anyway, here's the video. Normally you start with an unboxing, but we're going to start with getting the crate out of the trailer. And it's, okay. Are you rolling?
Yep.
Right. Try not to get hit by anything that flies off.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of scared about.
All right, just keep filming.
Okay.
Ready? Yep, let's go slowly.
I'm scared.
A little slower than that. Okay, it's about to tip. Well, keep going, but it is going to tip. This is kind of there it goes. Okay.
That sounded like progress.
Oh, I think it's definitely progress. Let's see.
Keep going?
Yep, slowly.
Oh.
Oh, maybe it won't. Well, that worked better than I expected.
Yeah.
Okay. There it is. Okay, we're starting to take the crate apart. If the machine is half as good as the crate, we're in pretty good shape. Okay, all right, let's see what's inside the box. Well, a bunch of plastic packaging and tarps and everything. Well, it's pretty hard to tell what it is at this point. It could be anything. All right. Okay, that's all the sides off. That's what the pallet looks like. It can be picked up from any side with a pallet jack or a forklift, but not if you've got sides on your trailer.
Hopefully nothing falls when I do this.
Oh, okay. Everything looks thoroughly packaged though. Okay, once you get the sides off, there's a whole bunch of stuff that just in there, that's padded but loose. We've gotten to the point where we're reading the directions.
Step 3, install, well, step 2 is find a friend.
Okay.
Step 3, install the feed chute.
Okay, we'll do that in just a second. Inside the toolbox were a whole bunch of things. So once again, be careful when you open it up because the gas tank and I don't know what else is inside the toolbox. And there are all the pieces, just like Christmas. Okay, we had to file off a little bit on the corners of this lower latch. It was ejecting to going in, but we've got that. It didn't take much filing, just a little bit. Okay, this is where we are after 90 minutes, and it's getting dark, although it doesn't look like it's getting dark in the picture. The axle and the lug nuts are the two-piece wrench. There's a funny one in a little bag that that makes that work. So anyway, that's where we are, and that'll be it for today. Okay, it's the next morning, checking things over, and the surprise this morning is we have an extra part. This part right here, that's part of the trailer hitch assembly. It's got an L-shaped bracket, and I'm not quite sure why they've added it, but they have, and it's not in the parts list, and it's not in the instructions. But what it's going to require is taking the nut off these bolts here that hold the whole thing together. So, okay, we had some excitement. We were baffled by the fact that this hose here wouldn't reach up to this guy, and finally called the factory, or the distributor, and they said, oh, you must have one of the ones with the short hose. So anyway, that's a 7/32 fuel line if you need to get one. And I went to Napa. We took the cover off the belts and gave it a little bit more grease down at the bottom and checked the tightness.
How about that? That looks like that should work.
Well, this is getting ready to do our test. Let's see, we needed to have an 8mm and a 10mm wrench, and it would be a good thing to have a 21mm deep socket that you can use for the wheel lugs. And the manual said that one of the last things to do is to assemble the safety bar, but ours came assembled, so that's nice. Anyway. I think that's the way the safety bar is supposed to work, but it does take a while to stop. It doesn't like stop instantly.